My passion was automobiles, even when I was in high school. And so you could always find me in the auto shop. And if you would have told me I was going to be an auto body collision teacher, I would like, no, that's furthest from my mind. Here I am. But it's been very rewarding. This is my 38th year. You know, I get up, I come to work, and there's no, I have to go to work now. Nothing like that.
He's put so many years here. He deserves the recognition for sure.
Teacher pay is, it's okay. It's a noble profession. But I think the payoff is when you see these kids excelling and stuff, these students. I try and encourage my students, hey, this is your ticket out of the neighborhood, or if you want to get somewhere, an education, and it's free.
This class is the highlight of my day because I like to do a lot of hands-on things with cars.
You're going to own a vehicle. You're going to need to learn how to maintain it. So why not take advantage of it?
I usually bring my truck in and he helps me work on that, and like that one-on-one has really given me a lot of confidence.
What if we just took the tire off?
Charlie, when he first started, he was like, I don't know about this. 360. Now he stays busy. I mean, he does his work, and, high marks, and, there you go. So that's what I like to see.
Our relationship is really close. I stay after school and I help him sometimes, and like he teaches me a lot of one-on-one stuff.
And I tell my students, even the former students, you're always welcome back. So if you need to, hey mister, I need to do brakes, or I need to change oil, or my mom's car needs a tune-up, or the car's blowing hot air. What we'll have to do is put on the lift and put the rivets on the bottom. Some students come in and I see the last name and like, hey, your parents were my students. So, if there comes a time when they tell me, hey, my tata was your student, then it's time for me to go. My wife says, we can't go anywhere because everybody knows you. It's been wonderful. What I like about it is you see them, they're back in the community, they're buying homes, raising families, and they're doing very well for themselves.
It's been a positive decision in my life. I don't think I could have gone with a better choice in my CTE.
I enjoy, youngsters. I couldn't be flying the desk for 8 hours. I couldn't be doing the same thing for 8 hours. So with these guys, we do different things every day and activities, and that's what makes it fun. That's why I don't get tired.
He likes to put us up in groups, and he likes to give us our own task, and then sends us off by ourselves. And if we need help, he'll come and attend us each group.
I'll remember everything he went over here and use that in my shop.
Showing us everything and tips-wise, and just the advice that he gave us.
Me and him have a really deep personal connection, I would like to say. I feel like I can let him know for anything.
I get to talk to them and get to know them, and they get to know me. I'm very honest. If you ask me, I'll tell you, straight out. I won't sugarcoat anything.
He's just very direct. He's very fair and stern, but he gets the info across.
Something's wrong. See, it's got to go this way some more. One of my former students, the science teacher was asking him, hey, who's your favorite teacher? And the one student said, Escalante. And then a few seconds later, she asked, why? And he goes, because he talks to us.
It's good to know that I have someone in school to talk to.
He has that connection with a lot of the students here.
I think when I do call it a day, I can look back and say, hey, did I make a difference? Yes. Did it impact a lot of people? Yes. And me personally, I want to thank my teachers because they're the ones that motivated me. They inspired me. And I remember those things. So guess what I try to do? Inspire youngsters and motivate them. Come on, you can do this.
Congratulations, Mr. Escalante, and you deserve it.
Congrats, Mr. Escalante, you're legendary.
The honoree is Armando Escalante, auto collision instructor, Sunnyside High School.
Thank you. I'm humbled and honored to receive this prestigious recognition. I've been at it a long time. I love my students. I love my work.
He is an amazing instructor, and the attention he gives to each and every one of his students is incredible. He is so dedicated to each of their success. So many of them have gone on to successful careers.
His relationships with students, his service to the community, his longevity, and his passion for the work that he does.
He is truly legendary in so many people's eyes.